1 o'clock, good afternoon, I'm Rhys Wicks with 2 on your RFM Hunter News. Police have arrested a man under alleged gun theft while impersonating a police officer in the Hunter region last year. Detectives say 2 revolvers were stolen from a Clarencetown property in October 2014 by 2 men aged 28 and 29. Yesterday, firearms squad detectives arrested a 32-year-old man at Newcastle Police Station. Police Headquarters Officer Tariq Al-Isawi says the man is being held in custody.
He remains in custody to appear at Newcastle Local Court on Wednesday, 29th of July 2015.
From next year, Newcastle residents can expect to see a number of infrastructure upgrades to the region, with Council approving a 46.9% rate increase. Amongst the planned upgrades includes renovations to City Hall and the revitalisation of both Hunter Street and Bathers Way. Lord Mayor Nuatali Nelms says this budget will also assist in bringing Council back into the black.
What also needs to be remembered is we do now have the finances available and a plan to return our budget to surplus within the next 2 budget cycles. So that is the first time we've actually been able to say to the public we're actually going to be in a financial surplus in the coming years with this financial management that we're doing at the moment at Council.
There are fears children in Cessnock area will be put at risk after a plan to build a childcare centre next door to a popular pub was approved. Concerns centre around pub windows having a view of the playground area, as well as pub owners losing business. Cessnock Councillor Cordelia Troy says the location is perfect for the community.
It's close to a cake shop as well. It's across the road from a car detailing. It's on the main street. The locality is fantastic for those who work and do their business in the city. I think it's a brilliant spot. I was happy to second the motion at the last council meeting and happy to come up and see it approved at this one.
Hunter motorists reportedly won't be hit quite as hard as Sydney in the latest round of petrol price rises. The new ComSec report shows Sydney prices are set to hit their highest level in 25 years, reaching $1.50 per litre as soon as Friday this week. NRMA Hunter Director Kyle Loades says Hunter prices don't reach the same highs and lows as other major cities.
Hunter pricing is at an average of about $1.38, $1.40 per litre, and that's been very consistent over the last few months. We don't expect it will rise in the Newcastle and Hunter market. At this point, Hunter pricing is actually line ball with Sydney, which is unusual. Normally it's dearer in the Hunter, so that's good news for Hunter motorists.
A Tyers Hill pub employee has been charged with sexually assaulting a 42-year-old woman this morning. The victim was treated by emergency services after being found unconscious on a footpath. The 65-year-old man has been charged with the offence. He will face court next Wednesday. 2 women and a man have been charged with allegedly attempting a drug smuggling operation into Cessnock Jail. One of the women was found with 7 balloons containing heroin and prescription medication when she was stopped by police. The arrest comes as part of a statewide crackdown on illegal contraband. In finance, the All Ords is up 58 points at 55.93, and $1 Australian is buying 77.27 US cents.
Sport for our sponsor, NewcastleCheapestCars.com.au.
Having lost 8 of their past 9 matches, the Newcastle Knights face a must-win game against the Cronulla Sharks this Sunday. Captain Kurt Gidley says they've been feeling the loss of key players.
There's been plenty of injuries in key positions, I suppose, most of our starting halves in Tyrone and Mullo, missing those for a fair portion of the year so far.
Meanwhile, Newcastle Knights junior Chad Redman is set to fly to Coolangatta today to take his new position with the Gold Coast Titans. The 22-year-old was offered a starting role with the team and was granted immediate release from the final year of his contract with the Red and Blue. And in local soccer, it looks as if Newcastle-born midfielder Ryan Clark is gearing up to play for the Maitland Magpies. After playing in Perth for the past 5 years, the 27-year-old has returned home and hopes to debut for the side later this month against the Jets youth squad. That's sport. I'm Jacinta Lee.
2 on your RFM News time is 1:05.